The new U gets a new name, but what does the community think about it? Good evening, everyone. I'm Jenny Montgomery.
I'm Brad Means. Glad you're with us tonight, announcing a new development for the new U, Georgia Regents University-Augusta. Georgia's Board of Regents and Save the A have come to an agreement on the name for Augusta's merged school, sort of. Georgia Health Sciences University President Dr. Ricardo Aziz, along with a couple of Save the A members, Nick Evans and Barry Story, made that announcement at a news conference this morning.
In the beginning, it was a name that never stuck in Augusta, Georgia Regents University. The name that was favored by the majority of those in the area was University of Augusta.
Yeah, but in August, that name got passed over, leaving a lot of people in this community shocked, stunned, and disappointed, vowing to save the A.
WJBF News Channel 6's George Eskola is live in the newsroom with tonight's big story. And George, we were the first to report Monday that the compromise being proposed was going to be Georgia Regents University-Augusta.
Well, so you could say this is the day the A got saved, at least from a marketing standpoint. The name most people picked for the new U was University of Augusta, but in August, the name got picked off and Georgia Regents University was selected. Many in the community cried foul and demanded to save the A, and that grassroots effort was a factor in getting Augusta into the brand of Georgia Regents University. It was something to shake on, the new U getting a new name, a way to save the A.
So what we will see and what the world will see and what the state will see will be Georgia Regents University-Augusta. And that's the name we will be moving forward with in our logo, in our marketing, and our communication materials.
Those who led the fight to change the name voiced support for GRUA, a compromise to get Augusta into the title.
We are ready to rally behind Dr. Aziz, the Chancellor, and bring our community together. This is a great day.
But for the past several weeks, Save the A wasn't ready to rally behind Dr. Aziz because of GRU. It motivated people like Jane Maroff, a mom who became part of the movement to save the A.
It's being forced on us. And I do believe that the majority of the citizens in Augusta are against this, that this is being rammed through.
Georgia Regents University means nothing. It has no identity, it has no history. It will cost tens of thousands, if not hundreds of thousands of dollars to build a brand around that. Our brand already exists.
David Steele served as spokesperson to Save the A.
We supported the merger, and we would have supported a name that had respected the wishes of the community. It's the fact of the process, the way it was done, the fact that it completely ignores the identity of Augusta in the name, that gives us heartburn.
What also caused Save the A heartburn was the fact the name sparked a lawsuit. But before the announcement, Dr. Aziz didn't think the lawsuit made Georgia Regents University a bad name.
In fact, some would argue with you that the fact that somebody cares enough about the name to actually try to sue you to stop using it is because it has a value.
I think that's laughable. I think Dr. Aziz has been going from rationalization to rationalization.
Dr. Aziz was pleased and happy to announce that Augusta would be included in the name of the new U. But in the weeks leading up to this announcement, he said he wasn't interested in the Save the A protest.
We haven't actually spent a lot of time thinking about whether Save the A or any other movement really has validity or not. You know, we have a lot of work to do. We've been focused on that work, on looking at the future.
But in this case, community pressure to Save the A changed the state of Georgia. Chancellor, was it the pressure of Save the A that led us to this decision?
It played a factor in that, but wasn't the only factor.
The Chancellor did not say what other factors were involved. Dr. Aziz contended from the start that the name of the university was the choice of the Board of Regents, but now says adding Augusta doesn't need a vote by the Regents.
The way we show ourselves to the world is actually within the purview of the university, has received the blessing of the Chancellor, and that is what is important, and that is what is needed.
Now, Save the A leader Nick Evans, who was rallying people to basically run GRU out of town, now says Save the A is ready to rally the community to move forward behind the compromised name. Brad?
Yeah, but George, if you will, I don't think this is a compromised name. I don't think they've changed the name of that place at all. You heard Aziz there say that this is just the way they're presenting themselves to the world. So I don't know if it was Aziz, the Board of Regents, the governor, or all of the above, but it sounds like somebody said, look, we'll put some souvenirs in the campus bookstore that say Augusta on them, and that'll get Save the A off our backs.
Well, Brad, you're correct. I mean, this is a face-saving compromise. It's still Georgia Regents University, but if you buy a hat or a shirt or a coffee mug, you're going to get the logo Georgia Regents University-Augusta. Does it save the A? Well, your school merchandise will say it's so. Brad, back to you.
All right, thanks a lot, George. Yeah, the merchandise will say so, but it still feels like we've been had. So yes, on one hand, it's a day of celebration, but could be a day of skepticism too.
And after talking with some students, it would seem they are thinking the same thing. Listen to this.
I like that Augusta is back in it, but I'm not too excited about Georgia Regents. It's like they already took what they had and just put Augusta on it to make us happy.
It still stinks. It's not any better than it was. It's just trying to appease people by adding Augusta to it.
It's kind of sad, really. It really is sad. My first degree said Medical College of Georgia, and I was very proud of that name. I thought it really stood for something, and it was a wonderful name.
Now, just a reminder here, both the Georgia Board of Regents and the Southern Association of Colleges and Schools will need to give final approval to the name Georgia Regents University, which they've already come up with, and they have to do that by January.